Good morning, Tallinn. Good morning, Warsaw, and good morning, all the good people joining with our event across the globe from different countries. My name is Margus Vahemäe, and it is my honor to be the first speaker and walk you in with a small keynote from Markit side before we have the very exciting client cases coming up on the stage. So, the Markit Forum, what is the event and why we organize this event? It has very specific idea behind it in order to have the dedicated event. And the reasons are, firstly, it is about IT. IT in itself is a very large area, and definitely there are many events focusing on IT products, IT services, also IT innovation and so on. What we take mostly from the IT is how the IT supply chain works, and we focus on this side. Secondly, there is another aspect, is the purchasing. And while we have also a lot of events regarding the purchasing and procurement in general, where the main themes are like a consolidation, organizing more spend under the procurement, reducing maverick spend, having better visualization about procurement data and savings and so on, then applying all those into the IT category has certain complexity. Some have said that maybe the IT is one of the most complex category for indirect purchases. So what we feel is that there could be separate discussion for IT procurement. And adding one more aspect here is the international scale. I mean, one thing is to organize the IT procurement in one country or regionally. The more global we go, the complexity also is increasing from that side. So those are three main pillars we would like to zoom in and synchronize together while having this forum in place. Second reason, and making it different from maybe from another events, is we would like to have very real and specific event focusing on the real client cases. Of course, there are a lot of events where we talk about trends and overviews and how the industry in general will develop. And we all need this very general understanding as well. But then there are real companies who are operating on their everyday business, and they have their own everyday challenges. So this is what we want to capture and bring on the stage, having those companies sharing their businesses, their IT procurement challenges, and how they have been able to solve them, and what results we're able to produce. So we would like to be also very tangible while sharing the content. And this goes also very well together with Markit mission, which is to save time and money for global IT buyers, and by making the IT purchasing simple and transparent. For different companies, the optimum in a scale of time and money we have found is in different place. So hence we also take one client at a time while building up the business case, understanding their situation, their challenges, and how we are able to solve them. And later also after the implementation of our solution to measure, did we actually deliver the results? And if we have been successful, then it's also a ground to share them with other community, and the forum is an excellent place to do this. Over the time, we have been able to come to cooperation with quite many global companies already, and we are thankful for the trust. That has given us the understanding and insight of the challenges international companies are having when organizing the IT procurement, which we can use to develop better functionality in our marketplace, but also use it as a best practices consulting other clients. Financially, it has meant us very steady development of the business. Since foundation of the Markit, we have had a consistent 30% growth. And we are very thankful for your trust doing business with us. Because our revenue is your spend in IT procurement. And I hope it is mutually good, because when we apply our marketplace savings, we acknowledge that in average, using our marketplace, the clients are able to save above 10% of their spend. So if we put it into the context of the last year revenue, then 10% is 20 million euros. Collectively, all clients have been able to save with our service. This is not anymore small money. And also, with COVID, everybody knows how challenging it is to organize the deliveries, to have faster deliveries. Then we still have kept our operational performance. Our delivery accuracy is 92%. And globally, we deliver average less than 4 days. So I hope it has been also helping you to serve your internal clients. But despite of this good growth, which we are happy and also thankful for you, we feel that there is still a lot of work to do. And we would like to commit to deliver even bigger results to our clients. So here we have our Vision 2028 painted. Firstly, the wordplay, that if you take the chasing out of purchasing, you live with the pearl. And pearl is the symbol of Markit. It is the mystical creature which symbolizes the purity, perfectionism, and utmost pleasure. So instead of running around in the procurement, we would like to implement with our clients solutions which are really pure. Other dots on the painting are talking about our future state of the business. So we have identified all the locations where we want to be operational, all the names of the countries. We have there also all the head count by the country teams, and then desired client counts in order we would like to come to cooperation with. As a summary, we would like to be operational in 5 years down the line in 80 plus countries, having a team of 500 marketeers serving you, and hopefully managing 1 billion client spend via marketplace. That definitely leads us to the international expansion. Our track record so far has been roughly 4 markets per year. We are opening new markets, and we would like to continue the base. We are expanding to the countries where our clients are, either existing clients or new, hopefully joining clients. The dots on the screen are marking the locations of Forbes 2000 headquarters. And let's have a quick look of our this year plans. So as the year is already started, then it's good to remind that as 1st of January, we are fully operational in South Africa. So this is our first country and new continent added. Then from February, we opened up Malaysia, a country in APAC, next to Singapore. And there we have the third APAC office next to the Singapore and Shanghai. We are very close to bringing live Philippines in Q2. And further work is going on, bringing operational 2 countries in LATAM, Colombia and Chile. And last but not least, we really hope to bring live during this year also India, which is the country you cannot bypass when talking about Asia. So this is about international expansion. But there is one topic which has increasing importance for whole globe, for all businesses, and also for IT procurement, definitely. And it is sustainability. So we all recognize the problem here, and we're making the actions to make our businesses more sustainable and having a less negative footprint on the globe. So when we consider the market business models, then from the beginning it has been quite same. So we are using the existing supply chain in a most efficient way. And it has been since foundation of the company with us. What it means in real terms. So when we move to the new country, when we open operations in any countries, we don't start by building up the huge own fulfillment center in any of countries. Rather, we work with existing distribution stocks where the goods are already there, and we utilize this footprint. Neither we don't need to buy or lease a fleet of trucks in order to deliver goods to our clients. Instead, existing couriers are taking the goods from those distribution stocks directly to your locations, so the drop shipment way. As it works here in Tallinn or in Estonia, in Europe, it happens also across the globe where we have set up our operations. But this is not enough. So we have also put a little bit of the thinking into our business and what could be the really tangible and market style sustainability developments we can really make available for our clients and also for the globe. And we have identified 4 pillars of sustainability where we would like to concentrate our actions in connection to the IT procurement. We call them 4 marketeers, which is also the kind of symbol we are carrying inside the company, the 4 marketeers as a very good team. So let me introduce you to those 4 pillars of sustainability. So first of all is about the products. So the products are becoming more sustainable. A lot of vendors are doing the efforts in order to build up the better products, which are more sustainable, from more sustainable materials, are more energy savvy, and so on and so on. So we would like to bring the information to the IT buyers in order to make the decisions if you need to. Secondly is focusing on the last mile of delivery and making it more sustainable. Third aspect is when your companies have come to the end using certain products, how the products get disposed. So together with our partners, we are able to provide solutions. So if you need such a service or you have the needs, then please talk to us. And last but not least is about packaging. So we probably all have faced the situation when we order something, we either feel that the packaging is too much for the product we have been ordering, and also the different materials have been used. And for some, the recycling is not really happening. It goes to the garbage, but it is not recycling. So let me go a little bit into it. Firstly, then the products and having a better, smarter decisions when you buy certain IT products. As you know, then different IT categories have different environmental aspects which we can consider. Either it is how much the products are consuming energy or different ones. So there are energy stars, TCO labels, there is a peat and many others, Blue Angel and so on, which differ otherwise similar products from a sustainability point of view. And when you're buying those products, you need to know the information about. So what we have done, we have implemented into the Markit catalog set of filters, which you can activate, and then click in when you are selecting products from our catalog. So this is already available for some time, and if you need to use it, please do. But we will take one step further in order to make it more convenient. And this is creating a separate category of parameters in Markit catalog. So you can see here that we will place the environmental sector where all those applicable filters will be available, so that you can really emphasize throughout your organization for the people who are doing the IT procurement and placing orders to use those parameters in order to have much better products delivered to your locations. Secondly, let's talk about a little bit last mile delivery. First of all, the Markit concept works mostly already in a very sustainable way when it comes to the last mile delivery. Most of deliveries we are handling are happening from local stocks to the client locations. So there are companies who are having few regional global hubs, and it is always delivered from the central hubs, or many choices are available that you place the order with a factory, so you need to order it from factory, so the last mile might get quite quick, quite long. So in Markit context, it always happens with majority from local stocks anyway. But we can take one step further here as well. And this is giving you the option to reroute your basket towards stocks where you have less distance to travel. So basically, it bases on the concept that we do have information about all stocks where they are located. We do have information when you place the order where your delivery address is. And having those two information points, we can give you the offer in our optimization page of the checkout. So that if you want, you can optimize your basket towards the set of the stocks where you have least miles to travel as a last inch of the delivery. And therefore, having also less CO2 emission. It is not yet ready, but we are very close to bringing live. So stay tuned for this feature coming up. And in connection to this, we would like to make it also as a tangible, measurable outcome. So if you use this optimization in our marketplace, then we will also save down your choice, the miles to the delivered, and also therefore the lesser CO2 emission from the delivery point of view. And we will create a separate report for you, which you can download from Markit and hand it over to your colleagues who are handling the sustainability aspects. So there are a lot of initiatives going on when organizations are looking at the responses from their partners. What can you do in order to help us in order to become more sustainable? So that would be the one thing that we are going to do. And then last thing, a little bit talking about packaging. Yes, when we buy the products, they all are packed into the different materials. So if you buy a lot of products, you probably are aware of the problem that what happens usually. There are definitely options to recycle. Many packages go to the garbage straight away. And then this question of those materials will be recycled. So what we feel and think is that there is one material which we really would like to promote as a packaging material, and it is paper. And the reason is very evident that the paper is the material which has the highest recycling ratio compared to the other materials you might have in the packaging, plastic and so on. So we feel that promoting the paper, and this we are doing together with sustainability procurement organization and hopefully the manufacturers and distributors, the promoting the paper is the way forward in the future, having more recyclable packaging available to you globally. And then if we are able to increase the usage of paper in the packaging, this is good, but paper is done from the cut trees. So there is something as a last step, last inch we need to give back to the earth. And this is what we call Markit trees. So Markit has launched the initiative to plant the trees. That for every packaging or every paper we use to do the packaging, the trees are cut, so we need to put back the trees. We need to plant the trees back. So we have the initiative in Markit to bring live that every Markit office across the globe will start organizing the planting the trees in order to give back it to the earth. And we already have successfully done the first pilot. Last year, once a year, we gather as a whole company in one of the Markit locations. And last year we had 4 wonderful days in Germany, in Cologne. And one day we took off and we delivered. We went together into the special base in the area. And together we planted 1,300 trees in few hours to have the pilot. So this was the initial project. It was a very cool day for all of us, and also a leading example how we would like to take it forward. Now already organized by the local teams, and we highly welcome also our dear partners to be engaged here. So stay tuned, and hopefully we will organize the events, and we will also invite you to participate. So those are the 4 marketers of Markit sustainability: having better choices when you select the products, enabling the clear measurement of the last mile delivery and reducing it. If you need to dispose your old products, we can offer you the solutions together with our partner, so please turn to us. And also then working towards, in order to have the packaging around the IT products to be more sustainable, having a higher recycling rate for those materials, and on top of this also planting back the trees to the globe. So thank you. That was my session, and thank you for listening. I wish you a very good event, and I hope to speak and talk to you a lot who are attending here in Tallinn. So thank you for joining us.